From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Hey folks, good afternoon and welcome to your July 5th edition of your live weather at noon. Pretty nice day out there. Patchy fair weather cumulus clouds are widespread across the area, but otherwise we're doing just fine. Temperatures currently in the mid to upper 80s, dew points in the 70s, so it's pretty toasty out there. You definitely want to wear that sunscreen, right? UV index is going to be 11 today. A little clearer here in southern Tennessee, but we're already at 90 here in Savannah. You know, as we continue to get some updated frames here, you do see some of those patchy fair weather cumulus clouds continuing to build as the heating continues to rise across the area. Right over the next few hours, we'll see those highs. Temperatures will be in the lower 90s when all is said and done with it. In fact, mid-90s do look possible in much of southern middle Tennessee and northwestern Alabama. Better shot, I'd say, from Huntsville to the Shoals today. Maybe 94, 95, somewhere in that range, right? Notice some spotty shower activity here through today. Not expecting that to be any sort of nuisance at all. Don't change your day plans around for worries of rain or anything like that. I think we're just fine for today and into tonight as well. Temperatures getting down into the lower 70s for lows, and then rinse and repeat today. On to tomorrow, you know, copy and paste, as you say, and that's what we got here. Sunday and today look very similar, right? Some spotty shower activity continues to look possible, but again, just keep an eye on the radar, and I think we'll be just fine out there. Temperatures will be for tomorrow in the lower to mid-90s pretty consistently. Notice 95 in Huntsville, 95 over there in the Shoals for our Sunday. Some lower 90s here in southern middle Tennessee, but you know, we're only talking a couple degrees of wiggle room either way. So either way, hot is the story. In fact, over the next several days, we'll continue to see those heat index values rise a little bit into the triple digits. So we're going to see that moisture in the area that keeps us warmer. That also has the impact of adding additional rainfall chances here as we head into the midweek. Let's take a look here at the extended term futurecast. Notice over here in the Carolinas we have Chantal, but that's not going to be a problem for us. That's going to just be a rainfall rainmaker up for the eastern seaboard. Us, however, we're going to be affiliated here, associated with, if you will, this frontal passage in the midweek. That's what's going to kind of sag on south and east, give us these elevated rain chances here. I'd say Wednesday and Thursday, let's call it middle and end of the week here, the second half of the week especially. That's the time to watch for those increasing rain chances. Now through today, tomorrow, Monday, stuff really stays isolated, I'd say through about Tuesday, but then you get into the midweek time frame and that's when you start seeing that increased chance, that more likelihood of widespread scattered thunderstorm activity somewhere around Wednesday, Thursday. I think that is going to be our peak across the Tennessee Valley. So we'll probably pick up an inch, maybe an inch and a half of rain when all is said and done with this. From this little passage here, temperatures will stay in the 90s here, but heat index values will continue to rise in that same time. Thanks for joining me here for your forecast update. Of course, I'll be back with you at 2 p.m. for more for your afternoon update. Thanks for joining me here, and I'll speak to you soon.
You're watching the Tennessee